So I put hanging Chad there. And I had like 3 of those, and then I had 3 Jokers that replayed every single Joker. So I had a hanging Chad that went off
50,000 times.
Yes, sir.
And then it got doubled, and it went again, and then it got doubled, and it went again, and then it got doubled, and then it went again. And I was sitting there for about 30 or 40 minutes waiting for it to be done. And then I deleted the hanging Chad, and it finished instantly.
Wow.
Real quick,
holy shit, Kirby Air Ride 2, it fucking exists 20 years later. I cried when it got announced.
My friend Yolera was telling me about that because she said that she's really excited for it.
Okay. I love you. I love the Silk Song hype. I love it. You know, everything good for Team Cherry. It is the exact same fucking trailer we've seen for the past 8 years. My favorite thing is everyone's reaction to it was Silk Song.
It's just so casual.
Like, yeah, it is so like I don't understand.
And then all the fucking channels that are like Silk Song News day 1374. Holy fucking shit!
Here it is. There
I'll have to get that.
It's
but
like
I'm spending.
Brazil.
But it says 2025. It says this year.
Kirby Air
This
Rider.
year, that's pretty exciting.
This year, can you believe it? Also, my personal opinion, I love Melee with all my heart. They're never gonna fucking touch it with a 1,000-foot pole to try and put it on online, ever. Nintendo hated it. I'm not gonna lie. It was a rush job. It was made in 13 months, so they would have a release Smash Bros for the fucking GameCube release. I don't see them ever touching it. And a lot of people are like, oh, but what if they do Melee? Realistically, no. Nintendo fucking hates Melee, and Melee fucking hates Nintendo.
And wasn't there something about like Super Nintendos or something over time getting faster?
Yes, because the audio chip is slowly degrading a little bit, so then it doesn't render the audio, making it about 2 to 3 frames faster. Can you guess what community figured this out?
The ones upset about frames.
Yeah. All right. Let's get on to D&D now that I've got my fucking spiel out of the way.
Anyway, I'm going to cast a major image and create a dragon flying overhead.
I got my bustling city ambiance.
That would actually be kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. Just cause chaos.
So, you enter core. First off, Jack, you have the book.
What's good? I'm still getting like all my shit set up. What am I? Oh, that's what fell. I remember I was sitting at my computer and then something just fell one day.
I don't have a book. I don't have the book, but I rolled a D100 anyway, and I got an 8.
An 8.
Such a list roll.
Yo, that was a list.
Order 66.
3?
El Bozo.
Oh,
66.
Do you want to give a recap as to what happened last time?
Right. Nothing.
Played shuffleboarding, and then we went to core.
Yeah, you were doing shuffleboard, and then
we talked
you got
to
a meeting with the queen, and the queen basically told you guys are basically useless. But if you want to have your friend have a shorter sentence, you will have to go to core because they are our main trading people, and they are experiencing some what we are assuming to be a dragon problem. And unfortunately, because of that, our trade routes have been delayed, and we will not have the supplies needed for the upcoming war that we will be having soon.
I wonder with who.
Strange, I wonder.
That's a real brain tickler.
So you guys traveled to core. And,
Jack had his whole thing with his past self that he was dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with his... so, first off, when you enter, when you look over to little Jack, he slowly decays into dust right before your eyes.
Also, was Liz holding your other hand, or who? I can't remember who Liz was holding hands
You were
with.
holding Yuna's.
Was it Yuna?
Yeah, because
I couldn't remember.
because I was trying to be
Because
like-
I shot you with the fucking arrow, so you don't fully trust me yet.
I mean, yeah, that's
You know, I
definitely
totally
what
forgot that for 66, the thing is literally, you sound like Emperor Palpatine.
Ah.
So Jack just gets gravelly.
I get to pull out my fucking Emperor Palpatine voice that I've done forever, but never actually needed to use.
The one
Star
time
Wars
I can
fan.
use
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
Your time
I'll
has come.
figure out.
Jack watches younger him decay and just like stares.
Oh,
you
what
all
happened
right,
to
Jack?
that? Well, that's definitely
You watched
magic.
yourself decay.
All right, I believe it is time to hand the book to somebody else if you so desire. You sound strange.
I just sound like you.
Also, can I have what your passive perception is real quick?
Mine? 23.
Okay, good to know.
Oh, you said
I know yours is
right
high.
for
It's because I have expertise in it,
Yeah.
and my wisdom's cranked.
I took expertise for Remoxis just because it was funny.
And what was yours? I didn't actually remember. I didn't write yours.
mine.
Liz. Yeah.
It's loading. It's loading. My perception's loading. It's 10.
Okay.
I don't know what I expected.
What did you expect it to be?
I don't know, like 11 maybe? 12 tops?
I'll say, Yuna would offer to hold the book.
Is that I'm trying to remember who has what item because Jack
I
has
believe
the book. I think I was wearing.
you had the ring, didn't you?
I had the
I
ring.
think I still had the
Ben.
cloak, right?
Liz has the cloak. I think.
But you gave it back to Yuna, didn't you? The ring, because
Yes.
Jack was
Right.
holding the book, and then you gave it to Yuna because you couldn't give it back to Jack.
Correct.
Well, Jeremy, you said
Yeah,
that
because you didn't want me to hold it.
Yuna is offering to take the book. This means you can do
Yeah.
your impression of him, right?
Absolutely not.
Do the voice, Mr. DM.
Please,
do
it'll
it.
be funny.
I don't have a fucking joke weapon.
I actually need to listen
Yeah,
to
but
it.
you
It's
have
been
some
so
joke
long.
money.
It just looks like the.
Let me.
I could do a good like impression of him before, like when I really think about it.
Go for it. I don't want to look up because it's been a while for me, and I haven't
I
heard
need
the
to,
voice in a
like-
while.
I need to like think.
Come on, Audrey, do it. It's not. It's so easy to do it right away, isn't it?
It's been a hot second, man.
It's just a softer upper register.
Sure.
Yeah, he is
do
that. Yeah.
Like, no, it's not my job to do his voice. My voice sounds like this. Execute Order 66.
He's like the
Execute
he has like
Order
the like softer
66.
upper range, and then he also has the accent.
Very slight accent, yes.
Yeah, very
I'm
slight
not-
accent.
I'm not. I need to.
I don't know. Look, does Warlock even have
I
any?
don't have a good fucking. So what I do is for every character, I have a phrase that I say to myself to like anchor myself into the
Mhm.
character. Jax is nothing. It is pure silence.
I
like
feel
legitimately,
that, though.
I just lock in. Jock shows. If you ever watch me when I'm playing Jock show, I'd mute myself occasionally and go, "My name is Jacques Shaw,"
Jacques Shaw.
and then
I thought it would go to you.
Oh.
I always thought it'd be you going, "Greetings, friend."
No, that was a message thing. But this was before I like fully played the character. I would walk around work going, "Ah, yes, my name is Jacques Shaw."
I'm actually pulling up a
Oh,
stream.
it's been so
I
long
can-
since I've heard you talk as Jock Show. That's nice. I miss
Maeve's
him.
was no. I'm thinking of Kaitif. Kaitif was all right. So
Thanks for the
Oh,
head
that's
pats,
the character.
Luna. Hello, good to see you, Oku.
Maeve, I just kind of launched into. She was a little bit too.
Every time I need to talk as Gorthrak, I would just go, all right.
You just get those anchor phrases sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't really have anything like that
I
for
don't-
like Kent or Nox.
Damn, does Warlock really doesn't get any area of effect spells until they get their fucking 6th levels?
Yep.
So I'm only allowed 1 area of effect a fucking day.
As a treat.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Alright, that's a good cave.
So, Yuna goes, will you be able to hand me the book, Jack?
Yes. And I hand him the book.
And
Jack's unfazed by his voice change because he just watched Younger him decay into nothing.
Yuna's voice actually is different. Because
So-
Like
Jared
Yuna's
was
voice to be
talking for him.
different. My voice, like Jack is not
Mm.
registering his own voice right now.
let me roll a D. Okay,
You want
I'm
me-
actually, because I thought this was a funny idea that
63.
Brother, that sounded like a cube. I heard.
okay. So,
8.
you know what? Yeah, roll a. What's the D100?
8.
8? Okay.
I got an 8 again.
Again?
Yeah.
That's such a low chance.
It's,
a chance if you believe it.
No, but it's okay. It's not 2 in a row, so it's a lot lower chance.
Okay.
But
So, because I thought it is funny, I'm going to do the thing where Yuna's subconscious switches with someone else's subconscious.
Oh God! All right.
So let me figure out who I want this to be.
It
Do you just want it to be
does
some
this
random
mean-
person or someone someone you've seen?
Roll a dice for it, man.
Yeah, you see this
Someone
why-
have a D2.
That's a coin, my brother in Christ.
Yeah,
I
flip a
do
coin
have a
for
D2.
me.
All right.
Heads is going to be someone you know.
Hold on,
Tails.
let me flip my D2.
So someone you don't know.
Ooh, okay. Fresh new.
which is subconscious
Imagine it's
with
the
fucking
person that you were
queen.
telling us about that has like a extensive lore that you had to give them. This random person. That would be really funny. We haven't met them yet.
Switches with Pip and Paddleopsicopolis. No.
We know him. It
yeah,
can't be
you
him.
know, it's
I
somebody
know,
you
but it'd be
don't know.
really funny.
It would be funny.
So, Yuna's eyes kind of like go down as his body all like kind of slouches down. He's like, yes, where am I?
Let's go of his hand.
Jack, without hesitation, like side reaches out his hand to Liz, just like, come on. I don't like this.
What's wrong with Yuna? Is he
Oh.
aging rapidly?
Who is this Yuna?
Not you. Hey, Zaliker. Your boss do this kind of shit.
I imagine no. This is most likely part of the book's magic.
So technically, yes.
Well, duh. He just gave him the book.
I haven't seen a city in a millennia.
Well, you're not gonna see one for a while, and I take it back.
We just trade with some random fucking person stuck in prison.
It's like an actual just murderer.
You take the book away.
What the? Who do you think that was?
Hopefully no one we know. I'm finally gonna use my fucking Palpatine voice.
As you enter, you immediately you obviously see the marketplace and like a bunch of people. I would say, as I said before, there's probably over 100 people, and even in the short amount of time, I would say there's now around 200 people, and you see in kind of like further back in a more open kind of circular area, it seems like they're building like almost a stage of some sorts. As you see what seems to be almost like an announcer going, "Well, sir's come over. We're having public hangings happening this afternoon."
Oh, my bad. Garish.
Public hangings? What's a hanging?
It's where
you know
people
what a
who are...
noose is.
What? You're supposed to spoke at the same time.
Apologies.
Yes, do you know what a noose is?
Do I know what a noose is, Jarom?
Roll history check. With advantage, actually.
No!
Ooh, advantage. It's been a while. Liz hasn't had
We're
an
feeling
advantage.
real sad some days.
Dude, this reminds me of one of my favorite fucking videos I've ever seen
14.
of someone I know. It's him fiddling around with something, and he goes, "Bo, what are you doing?" And he goes, "Arts and crafts," and he holds up a noose. Arts and crafts. No.
What'd you get?
Have a good evening, Luna. Bye-bye. I 14. I was just saying goodbye to
I
Luna.
would say, yeah, you've seen it. When the ringmaster would hang some of his subjects that were not up to standard.
Cause I'm just that cool. Yeah, I know what a noose is.
Public executions.
I wasn't a
Well.
failure.
In these public executions, they take criminals who deserve nothing but death and string them up in these nooses and let them hang until the life leaves them.
I
Or
mean,
it is
fair
people-
enough. They were subpar to begin with.
Well, they don't really. It is either subjects of a crime who deserve death or people who have taken the fall and wrongly prosecuted. Not everybody in the noose deserves to be hung.
Correct.
For instance, if I was to reveal my abilities to everyone here, I would most likely be up on that stage. Same with Jack.
We want to go watch?
I'm not sure about being on stage after revealing myself. I have confidence in my abilities to get away.
I need to turn up. I need to turn up Trent again because I had him so low since he was on call earlier, and now I can't hear him.
Yes, hello.
Oh.
I'm Emperor Palpatine.
Well,
That's
Chancellor
better.
Palpatine, depending on when you are. I wouldn't want to spoil a 20-year-old movie.
I'm sorry for the spoilers, everyone. I'm sorry.
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
I should be hung for that one. I already
Here,
am.
let me get on there.
Anyway, we should make our way to somebody who ain't know the idea of whatever creature it is we're hunting.
Public executions.
I prefer private ones.
Liz is
Do
gonna
you
just
want
walk
to
over
look?
to see what it's like over there.
All right.
I'll fucking follow Liz.
Yeah, we're following lists.
You
So,
think they're
we'll-
gonna have a souvenir shop for the hanging?
A souvenir shop.
Oh my god.
They have
You
like a
see
little like
actually on the side,
they have
there's
a
like a
little
little
trolley.
there's
They have like
little-
keychains.
There's like Yeah, there's like
Hats.
keychains, and it's just like a guy on a noose, and there's like necklaces with a guy on a noose.
A foam finger, but instead of the finger, it's just a noose.
It's like a necklace, but the necklace looks like rope, and the back of it has like a thing hanging, and like you can attach a cape to it or something.
Fucking, I witnessed a public execution, and all I got was this shitty T-shirt.
But Liz, who are you walking up to?
I mean, I'm walking up over to the
Or
Public execution area?
executions, public hanging, whatever. They have different sections. There's the noose over here, and then there's the guillotine over
like
here.
different stages at a giant music concert.
It's
music
like a
festival.
carnival activities.
You want hanging?
It's like fucking.
3/10
It's like
that way.
it's
Get a
like
ticket
the
and you can
hammer
kill
mini
your
game.
favorite criminal for just one ticket.
I imagine it's the hammer mini game, but instead it's like trying to launch the guillotine blade up to cut somebody's head off.
but
Or,
yeah, as
like-
you walk up, Liz, you're immediately you see a merchant walk up to you and is like, "That is a fine axe you've got there. If you want another one, we have a whole selection over here. Fine axe is great for murdering."
I already have
I'll-
the #1 murder knife.
Well, do you want the #1 murderer axe? It's good to have a collection of them.
Complete the set.
I'll step in front and go,
I'm sorry, we have no time for your business here.
But I could also have a #1 murderer axe along with my other axe.
He's trying to scam you. Your axe is far greater than the ones he is selling.
One might even call it a great axe.
Do I know what a? Can I roll for to know what a scam is?
Sure.
What
I'm
is
not
is
sure
that
what.
an intelligence check?
Yeah, do an intelligence check.
10 minutes into the fucking session
Oh, that's a 6.
so far.
Can I give her advantage because I'm helping her try to like do the math of like and show how good her axe is in
It's
comparison?
supposed to be a negative thing when you get scammed.
Liz is making like this face.
Can I give her advantage with help trying to explain
No.
how it's a scam? Damn.
It was a 6, by the way.
Yeah. You don't know anything about what a scam is.
Okay, I just got raided. Hello, the Bella Donna VT. Thank you for the raid. Hope you're having a good day.
Oh boy, I hope
I'm
you're
learning
ready
what
for
a
the
scam
whirlwind.
is. I don't know what a scam is actually.
Am I
Thank
a
you for
scam?
the follow, Toll the Ravens. I remember you.
We are not buying any of your axes. Now please move along.
But I want one!
You already have an axe.
I don't know what this fucking thing you call a scam is, but I want one!
He's trying to take your money away while giving you something that is not worth the amount of money.
Liz, we have axes at home. The axes at home.
It's just a can of Axe body spray.
What a fucking.
You want to smell good while murdering?
I'm gonna look at him. Go.
Do
I'm,
I?
Blood.
I'm going to look at him, and I'm
Why
just
do you
going to
smell
say,
I would ask you to move on.
"Is that we're doing
Uh,
persuasion or intimidation?"
I'll say intimidation.
Oh no, how did you look whenever you said that?
18.
18.
I
The guy
doubled the
kinda-
number I rolled because it's the same.
The guy kind of squints his eyes at you and he's like, "Very well.
What were you doing?
Well, if you,
Bella?
if you, good goblin, want to
Make
care
sure
to
to-
see any axes, you're always welcome to come."
Make sure to get
And then
some
he walks away
water
back to his little
make
thing and
sure
starts
to take
annoying
care of
other
yourself.
people.
I was about to take the more upfront intimidation of leaning towards him and just pressing the blade of a knife into his leg. Just being like, go.
Oh my god!
Like the flat edge of the blade, not like
Oh,
blade first,
okay.
like the flat of
Oh
it.
my god,
just
we got another
the
raid.
another
Another one.
Another one?
Thank
what's
you,
happening?
Faded Angelos, for the
So many
raid.
people.
There's so many fucking
Appreciate
people,
it.
dude.
We're in a marketplace in core.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to where a
Holy shit,
dragon
it's
is.
core!
Thank you, Bella, for the head pets. My lord.
I'm going to try to look around and see, like, I
you
guess
for
if
the
there's
hydrate.
anybody who seems like a soldier who might know more information about whatever dragon attack is going on.
Make a perception check.
Natural 1.
Yeah, you don't really see anyone. The only
Getting buffeted by the crowd.
yeah, what's happening is that there's actually the more you stay here, the more people are coming. So you're like people like bumping against you and like brushing you. And during so you actually lose 5 gold from a pickpocket.
Damn.
Who loses 5 gold?
I do.
Zalcor.
Ah.
Well, I only had 9 to begin with, so I'm still
Damn.
richer than I was as Ramoxis.
Damn, imagine being broke.
Can I
How about
roll
that
to look for
fucking
dragons?
scheme?
I'll make a perception check.
There's one right next to you. You know I'm a dragonborn, right?
Please nat one and just wheel
I
around
actually
the
got a
cellar.
19. But wait, was that for perception?
Perception.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's just
perception.
19.
So you look around, and you notice right next to you there is a dragon.
Guys, I found a
Which is
dragon!
Zalcor.
Yes, I.
Guys, I
think this
found
is-
one! He's right here!
Yes, we know. Let's
Uh,
just
yeah. Zalcor, you cannot tell anyone, like everyone basically looks very similar. Now there's like carts and like buggies going across, people buying items. It's getting more popular by the second.
I'm just going to be like,
Let's try to somewhere less crowded.
and I'm going to I'm going to look at Liz and go,
Do you want to ride on my shoulders and point out all the ugly people?
You got a hard bargain, you son of a
Point at the ugly people?
Yes.
I don't like you, but I like that idea! Get me up there!
I'll like put her on my shoulders and then stand up to my full 6'9" height, and
yeah.
we'll start going to somewhere less crowded.
Liz is just
yeah,
gripping onto your head like this.
I have horns. You can just hold those.
She's just
Yeah, so as you're walking,
She
it seems like whoever is doing the announcements for the public executions is just currently talking about like their crimes and like saying that there's going to be like hot soup being served for free during the executions.
nice.
I need to judge what kind of soup. I might tune
Where's
in.
the
A
soup
bunch of different
bar?
types of soup. So there's going to be like tomato soup. There's going to be like chicken soup, but there's just like a bunch of different types of soup that they'll be serving for free.
Why am I so hyped for the soup bar?
I
Hey
guess
man, free soup's free soup.
Well, do we want to have some free soup with entertainment?
Yeah!
And he also is saying that it's happening this afternoon. It seems like the stage that's being built is for the executions.
We can come back this way whenever it is about time.
Do you
Let's
think they
find
have
somebody
a...
She like tilts her head over to like look in your face. Just
Are you going to the left side or the right side?
Over top.
over top.
Like the left.
Now she holds onto your horns so she can do this.
Because my left eye is a spell focus.
To look to like as close to both your eyes as she can. She's just like,
Do you think they have like an event board where we can see like everyone that's gonna get executed?
Maybe.
this is like a convention.
The fucking like concert, basically concert posters where it's got like all of the fucking band names going down, but it's just criminals.
Somebody there like, place your bets. Who's gonna stop twitching first? Who's gonna run out of oxygen first?
Yeah.
Actually, there you see people making bets and like talking about. I bet this criminal's gonna die first.
This dude's got a weak neck. It's gonna snap on impact.
Yeah, like drop right when they drop, instant snap on the neck.
Are they handing out like pamphlets that say like the names of the people getting
No, they're
named or
handing out
something?
pamphlets, but unfortunately, it doesn't say. It's more the time that it's happening, and then it shows just like a noose with a massive line of people.
Oh my god. Where is there anywhere for us to see like who exactly is getting hanged? I'm just
make a
curious
perception
about
check
like
at advantage because of your height,
and what
your new height.
Wait.
Perception check at advantage because of your new height.
Yeah. Perception. 14.
You are able to spot basically an event board, like you guys were saying. But this is just for like the whole day and like the weeks afterward and like the days afterwards. So everyone is kind of up to date with like either merchants coming or stuff like that.
Liz like tilts like Zalakur's head to like that direction.
Stop! No, we're not going that way. Not yet. The hanging's not. The hanging's not happening yet. We're
I
going
want
there
to
later.
know in advance. I don't want to miss anything.
We will go there later. We need to figure out things for our job, you know.
But I want to know what is going to be happening. This is important.
I feel like keeping our finger on the pulse of society here would be very beneficial.
If you would like, Jack can go and grab you one of them while we try to find people who would help us learn information about our job.
You could also just come with me to do it.
I feel like we should get a move on and figure out where this dragon creature may be. We don't.
I mean, this is all up to Liz.
I'm so glad that I'm the one making decisions.
What do you think, Yuna?
Yuna, you've been pretty quiet right
There
now.
we go.
Actually,
touched that
noticed
book.
it seems like during the scuffle, Yuna's just gone.
Oh, Yuna's dead.
You don't think he's been kidnapped, do you?
With his skills, I don't believe so.
How about this?
And I'll grab Liz and put her on Jack's shoulders.
Can I like
You
grapple him to stay?
I make competing strength checks.
I was gonna say grapple check, but swap it.
Competing strength checks.
This should go well.
Okay. I got a 14.
Oh, that's a face of a loser.
I want you
Wow!
to shut the fuck up! I got a 9.
Total?
You'd get advantage if you raced.
That is all. That is all.
Well, she did right when she rolled, so
Oh my god.
I pry Liz off and put her on Jack's shoulders.
he's like scratching your arms and your face.
Put her on Jack's shoulders and go.
I'm going to go see if I can find more information while you learn about the public hanging.
Okay, fine. You go do
With
the
our
boring
powers.
stuff.
With our powers combined, I think we're actually taller than fucking Zalakur.
Are we really?
Well,
I think
this is
so.
like
No, Liz is only a
also-
foot. Yeah, Liz is only 6 inches tall. So
My apologies. I forget she's 3 inches tall sometimes.
yeah, being only an inch tall. Being only an inch
Yeah.
being only an inch tall can be hard.
I'm getting smaller.
You know, it really sucks being the size of an iota.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I'm surprised she's able to pick up that axe being the size of an atom.
Dude, I know, it's crazy.
I swear to fucking God.
How can a quark even pick up something like that?
Okay.
That's a
This
nerdy
is so
shit,
fucking
nerdy name, because
stupid.
something makes up a quark, if I remember correctly.
So you guys are heading into the event board while Zalcor is looking for
I'm, like,
people that might
turning.
actually be
Yeah.
useful.
Turning Jack's
you-
ears to like turn us.
My ears, but I don't like shift my head because they are just cartilage, so they will just.
We're going this way now.
No, I'm imagining she's using them like freaking controls on like a crane.
Wait, so are you saying that she's like
I'm gonna
fucking
kill this person.
ratatouilleing you with the ears?
I mean, yeah, but I'm just not listening to where she wants to go.
She,
Fucking like
turns her
mecha
ear and goes,
driving.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Huh.
We gotta
I
go that
go-
way.
Hold on. I looked up what makes up quarks, and I can see not made of anything themselves. Form composite of join to form composite particles called hadrons, and then there's quark. Definition, meaning, and flavors.
Yes. Did you not think
What?
quarks could taste like stuff? They're a thing.
Anyway,
And I'm gonna
Fuck
be
you
real.
mean
Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. If you figured out quarks exist, would you not try to taste test that shit?
You
Would
get
you not-
fucking more quarks than the entire number of entire universes in an atom. Like,
Yeah. But I want to know what the quark tastes. I want to know what the basic building block of life tastes like, bro. It's like have you ever like
man.
seen something and your brain just goes, lick it?
no.
Is that just that's just me? Yeah, no, I have a weird impulse to just lick shit sometimes. I don't, but I have the pulse.
Oh my God.
by the way, your mic sensitivity got turned up.
No, it didn't. It's at the bottom.
I heard your fucking computer fan for a second. I heard it. Didn't you guys hear it too? Like, didn't
He
you
did
guys
get
hear it turn up?
louder. He did
I
get
heard
louder
it
for like a
on.
moment.
Like,
I
it's
heard the sensitivity change for a moment there.
I don't have a problem
think
with
you're
it
going
though, because
crazy.
sometimes like Trent is still like a little quiet whenever he like talks
I
a
don't
little
know.
lower. Yeah.
Maybe I was
Wait.
just listening
So
to
I
the
don't mind
internet
it.
better or something.
We go to find out the
So,
fucking list of people who are getting executed.
Yeah.
so yeah, you go to the event board where you see it says like things that are happening in the weeks to come. It seems like there's another public execution happening next week with more people. It says that the top one of this list is a person named Spack Jaro.
Back Jarom.
I've heard of him.
Oh yeah, who is he?
Great and fearsome pirate who sailed the seas.
Why is there a pirate in this like lake?
You know, after the lake, there's the ocean.
Yeah.
The map's bigger than this, right?
Yes,
But it just all comes down to whose navy actually
Plus,
captures the-
literally, Jacob, this lake here leads to the ocean.
yeah, but this lake here, the closest one, doesn't lead to that lake.
No, it doesn't. But this lake leads to the ocean, which is still like one of the neighboring lakes of Core. Lakes, it's the ocean.
Jarom,
Huh?
I rolled on a whim, like to myself. I'm just like, would Liz know what a pirate is? I rolled for myself and I got a nat 20 on it, and I'm just like,
I love
Yeah, you are
pirates. I've always wanted to be a pirate
Very honestly
and get the
fair.
scurvy.
I don't think you want to get scared.
But other than Spackager, it goes down a list of what seems to be like a bunch of almost like rebels or people that seem to have almost tried to go against Core or usurp the throne, which they failed miserably because everyone loves the king here.
Anyone we
Because the king,
recognize?
frankly, doesn't really give a shit.
Anyone we recognize?
Roll perception check.
I was just saying, I have a weird feeling I would recognize at least 1 to 2 names in like a professional, like as
16.
local hitman. I feel like I'd know other
Yeah,
hitmen.
you know
Wanna
what?
roll with me?
Roll a history check, actually, advantage.
I got 16, by the way.
16.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, you said history?
Yeah.
12. I
Got
rolled
12?
11 and a 1.
Ooh.
Thank God for advantage.
So, as you look through some of the names, you actually find some last names you recognize, which are people that were related to people you have killed before.
Fair.
Less, unfortunately, because of your isolation for most of your life, you do not recognize anyone.
No one interesting.
I know a few of these names. That points them out. He like kind of reminisces about like fucking. Oh yeah, that one had to crawl down a chimney to get his brother. It was crazy.
What?
Yeah.
How'd you
And
get
like
in there?
I'll like weave my way. Like I'll just make small talk about the fucking people I've killed. I forget. I always like have like these reasonable like things as Jack, but then I say them out loud and I'm reminded that I made Jack a fucking psychopath. I'm like, yeah, he would do that, and then I say it. I'm like,
Liz is just like,
Wow! That's amazing!
Match made in fucking heaven.
he's never seen someone so fucking enthusiastic about what he does.
Oh, right, the Brandan! I remember his brother!
Oh, I remember him. He almost got away, but then I shot him in the foot, and as he tried to slowly crawl, I grabbed him by the hair and then slowly shoved him off the cliff and watched him break every bone in his body.
Oh yeah, that one! I was able to pull their hangnail and unzip their skin like a jacket.
Comically so. It made up and everything.
I wish I was there for that.
Oh, he moved to Zalakor.
I turned this person inside out. Through their asshole.
You just reach
I
up
called
there, grab the most solid thing, and just
I called it the
I
super
want to try that
prolapse.
someday.
I called it the ultimate prolapse.
Do you think I'll be able to do that one day?
I put the pro in prolapse.
Oh my god.
There it is. There's the fucking dinger.
Anyway.
So Zalakor, you watch as Jack and Liz walk away.
Yes, I'm going to leave this more crowded area and try to find somebody either who knows the area or just like somebody in higher general attire, or even if it's like a salesperson that I can interrogate. I don't care.
So you just go up to someone that looks like they've been here a while, basically.
Somebody who's been here.
So because of that natural one, you're looking around and you're like, I can't really fit. So you decide to go up to a house and knock on their door because they have to have lived here for a while, right?
Sure. Just knock.
Give him social anxiety.
I can't wait to see how Zalakor
Charisma
handles
saving throw.
doing this.
Charisma save.
Yeah, I know you're good at those.
I mean, it is the best save, but that's only a 13.
Ugh.
So as you knock on the door, you feel that little feeling of like, oh, these people are probably going to think I look like a weirdo, but that's normal for you.
Yeah.
So,
Anxiety.
as the door opens, a female halfling opens the door and is like, don't want any of your vacuums or whatever.
I'm not selling anything. I just require information. You
If
see,
you want information, why are you knocking on my door? There's so many people out right now.
Yes, but everybody else seems to be doing their own thing or trying to pickpocket me.
Fair.
Fair enough.
I just need to know who or where I can get information about the supposed dragon-like being that is around and been harassing Core. Me and my allies have been hired to deal with it.
Well, the only person I know that would be able to do that is probably the announcer announcing the public executions.
Of course. Thank you.
He's been here for like over 20 years now.
Of course. Have a blessed day.
And I'll just, like, grumbling, turn back.
Yeah, you turn back where you still see.
I'm not gonna go to listen, Jack. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go straight to the dude.
Public executions.
Excuse me.
We will be cutting off their penises.
Let's
I
like
didn't realize that's the head we were talking about. So, I have
not ready.
questions, sir.
This one is it you watch there, you suspicious looking dragonborn?
Thank you for
He
announcing.
announces literally like out like he normally does.
Me and my allies have been hired to deal with the dragon-like creature that has been harassing this city. What information can you give to us about it?
There is not much that I can tell about it, but the only person that has been tracking will probably be one of the outer wall guards that you will want to interrogate if you want to know anything about that. But I would first speak to probably one of the generals. He'll be wearing something like, he looks like one of the market people.
Can you help me find one?
I am too busy announcing.
I'm too busy.
Public executions.
The urge to just fucking kill this man.
Off with their heads! Off with their heads!
Every
And
time
we're
I
talking
hear the
about
word
penises.
Every time I hear the word announcement, I have to physically resist the urge to launch into the fucking. I'm going to make an announcement.
I will go back to the other two and go,
Yeah. There's a general who would possibly know information who is dressed like somebody in the town. No.
Did you get any information about if they're actually cutting off penises?
I assume so.
We are, sir, we are giving out penis guillotines!
Could we get a penis guillotine?
If you pay for it
She
yourself,
says
go
this
for
into
it.
like Jack's ear.
A guillotine?
Guillotine!
You can also use it to execute fairies if you desired.
Chop off some fingers.
It's literally just a cigar cutter.
Sorry, I'm still like reeling from we're cutting off their penis.
I'm just gonna like set up and just go.
Jarom, could you say that again? Could you say it again the way you said it before?
With the
That was
joy
really
in your fucking.
We'll be cutting off their penises!
Alright.
I'm just going to stand fully up and just go.
If there is a general in this crowd who can help me learn information about the dragon creature, that would be grateful if you could come talk to me.
I'm not finding. They come to me, motherfuckers.
I was just say, ask him to make an announcement.
Yeah, that would work.
That's what was going through my head.
Somebody in the crowd go, "You're not the announcer! Get the hell out of here!"
Get off the stage!
Ooh.
Oh, Maces, thank you for the raid! Jesus Christ!
Three raids!
Oh my
If only
god!
if only I had a fucking AoE spell, I'd just kill everybody in
Thanks
this
for the
fucking
raid.
crowd.
Evil, put her there, put her there.
I'm lawful evil.
You're evil either way, brother.
Yeah, fucking if only I took
Welcome,
fucking Circle of
welcome,
Death or
welcome,
whatever.
welcome.
God, it's whatever 6th level. I took Psychic Crush, which could only be on one person.
We're in a marketplace. They're gonna be cutting off their penis.
Yeah, if only I took fucking Circle of Death.
All the women will be cutting off their boobies.
What? What? Say that again. What?
They got boob guillotines.
What? What?
I'm just gonna go to the announcer. I'm going to the announcer and I'm going to go,
Please ask for a general to come and see the Black Dragonborn.
Make a precision check at disadvantage because you were rude to him before.
how was I rude?
Thank you so much, Nixus, for the raid. Yes, go Resta.
That
Thank you so
is a
much.
19.
Have a good night. I need a break.
The announcer just kind of gives a nod. He's like, General Jaim, could you please come up if you can? And then he looks at you and is like, he'll probably be here in 1 to 10 hours.
1 to 10 hours? What is he doing for 1 to 10 hours?
That man is very busy because of the whole dragon problem.
That's why we're here. We're trying to solve the problem, and nobody has information for me.
What do you mean? Jaim has information.
Zalaker's
Then
gonna
why
fucking
the
crash
fuck
out.
I'm going to the fucking wall guards. I'm tired.
Wall guards? It sounded like Walgreens.
I'm going to the guards on the wall. I'm going to the guards on the wall. If none of them have fucking, if I get ping pong around even any more times, I'm hiding in the fucking alleyway and casting blight on somebody.
Dude, you know, it'd be the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah.
If I rolled and I rolled high on my fucking first check. Because I have dog shit. I have literally 0 charisma. I hope that was obvious.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh no,
you're
shit,
not
I have a
much
+2, my bad.
Oh, you're very charismatic.
Hey! Much
the
more
intimidation.
charismatic than I am. I have a 0.
8.
Hey, are you saying anything to this guy?
I think you're being affected since I'm on your head.
Oh, you're just looking at this guy like trying to be intimidating.
No.
I'm right
Or
there.
what's happening here?
I'm just like blankly staring at him.
I'm walking
He's
back to
just like,
the.
you look like one of those fine people who need a penis guillotine.
How much are they? My bad.
The announcer goes up to you and hands you a penis guillotine for free.
Oh my god!
Fucking pog! That was such a beautiful pog over the penis.
Free penis guillotine!
It is adjustable for different sizes.
I just fucking.
Inclusive too?
I'm going as I'm walking to the wall. Like walking to the outer wall to talk to one of the guards, I'm just silently praying to fucking Drianok, like,
Are we sure these are the best people for the job?
Oh, buddy, your boss put you here. How does it feel to be a straight man among a group of psychos?
I'm so sad Austin isn't here for this.
The fucking
Okay, this is what's going to happen after this session's done. We're just going to start back from the beginning of this session for when Yuna sees
Run it
her.
back. Just run it back.
Jarom.
I can tell Jacob's really liking this announcer guy.
He's so peeved.
This is the second time that it's been, I want to talk about this specific thing. Oh, go to this person. Oh, go to this person. Oh, go to this person.
This man's been saying the same person every time.
I will give him that.
Yes, but it's the second time it bounced around. And then I was told, oh yeah, he'll be here in a couple hours. Oh yeah, he's busy because of the thing I said I was here to solve!
I'm not sure if you know, we have a dragon problem.
Dude, it's crazy.
The rage on Blight.
What are the
damn.
you hear one of the people walking by go,
Man, I really gotta talk to the general about that dragon problem.
How do you spell guillotine?
Guillotine.
Thank you. I added that to my inventory.
It's because the reason I know it is because I always say things as they're spelt to remember how they're spelt, so I call it the guillotine.
So
the
yeah.
guillotine.
So
That's great.
Zalfer, you walk up to the wall, and it doesn't seem like there's many guards actually at the wall. You even see like the doors to enter like inside the wall, and there's like no one guarding it or anything. But there is like a sign saying, "Please do not enter unless you have permission."
I have okay deception.
I'm gonna be a charisma character.
As they're walking away, you just hear the announcer continuing to announce, "Also beware, there's a dragon problem."
I'm going into the fucking room. I'm entering the room.
Our fortifications now and our anti-flammable houses should be able to save you from the absolute death. But then again, I forgot if it was a fire dragon.
Going into the fucking room.
You go into the room.
This is just
and
holding the
you're immediately
guillotine
met
on
to
top of
kind of
his
like a two hallways going like either way. There's like little peeky holes for archers to shoot out of, but there's no one inside the room or this room. And then there's almost like a ladder leading up to the next floor.
Do I hear any sort of movement around in this area?
Make a perception check. I'll say normal.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You do hear some movement. It seeming to be at the very top of it, where people are most likely basically pacing back and forth, just kind of looking out at the horizon. Other than that, all you hear is the marketplace and all the chitter chatter of people talking and people trying to sell items.
I'm climbing up. I don't care.
So you climb up to the top, where you see they're not even very armored like people. It looks almost basically like they're wearing like basic like leather armor. They're holding like bows, but other than that, it doesn't seem like they're very well armored. But one of them immediately looks at you and is like, "What the? Wait, you're not supposed to be up here. What are you doing up here?"
By the will of the Queen of Orthaid, I have come here with my party to learn the details of the dragon attack so that we may be able to fell this beast. Tell me all the information that you know.
Make a persuasion check. I know you like those.
I do. That is a 28.
Nice.
The guard kind of steps back and is like, "Wait, you'll have to speak to Jarom about that."
And where is he?
Let me think. I believe he is. Actually, it's right over there, over on the far reaches, the far wall over there. And he points at the opposite side of the.
How many guards are there?
There's one guard that you see that's staying in front of you, but like there's a bunch of guards in eye shot, and then obviously there's a lot of market people down nearby still. But I would
Back
say
down the
in
ladder.
immediate vicinity, I would say that there would be probably around 3 or 4, but even the further ones are more of like 40 to 50 feet away.
Let's just go back down the ladder.
You go back down the ladder and you're just gonna exit.
I'm just exiting.
Okay, you
And I'm
exit
gonna
the
start going back down, and I'm exit the room. I'm going to duck into an alleyway and wait until somebody shady tries to mug me, and I'm casting Psychic Crush on them.
Fuck you.
I will wait in the alleyway and like jingle my fucking coin purse if I need to, using like prestidigitation or minor illusion to create the sound of a bigger coin purse. Like
okay.
Me and Jack come over, you fucking decimate us.
As you wait, we'll move back to Jack and Liz.
Yeah, so I had to pick open the lock to his door, and then it was like a weird, like foyer kind of room, and then I had to pick open another lock, but my lockpick broke as soon as I got the lock.
You don't know what a foyer is, do you? That's exactly what you were rolling for, and I know it.
Yeah. I got a 14.
I know what a foyer.
Yeah, you do know because the ringmaster said it a few times because he's fancy.
Oh, the ringmaster love foyers.
Holes up skull.
Twins
back.
You love foyers, don't ya?
I
What
love
are we doing, by the way?
Aren't you talking about the guy you killed, right?
Oh,
Wait.
right. So
Yeah.
I go through like this little foyer area, and then it's like a split path.
And I'm just like mindlessly walking through the crowd, like explaining breaking into the dude's house, slipping past guards, executing him in the dead of night,
very
and just
intently.
like just getting out scot-free. Like there's a close call at some point, but like I run around a corner and rope trick out of sight.
As you continue bringing, you hear the announcer go,
they walk in the fucking
frying
barn.
penises.
What?
Sorry. What was that?
Sorry, what?
We'll be frying their penises for all to eat.
Okay, so I did hear correctly.
Any cannibals or goblinoids amongst us, it won't be cannibalism.
I feel like that's racial profiling.
Did they talk about frying penises?
Yes.
Do you think we could go?
I feel like a dad at Disney World as you're pulling me towards the fucking like $20 Mickey Mouse ears.
It's a penis on a stick.
Do you think
Dick on a
it's a real
stick.
penis?
There's only one way to find out.
And I have
She's like
begrudgingly
happy hopping on your head. Oh my god.
So eventually, Zalakor, someone does walk in, but they're more asking like, "You should be shaking your purse like that." It's not.
Is there anybody around? Is there anybody around?
I mean, it's an alleyway, so.
So there's nobody that would see.
I mean, there's people walking across. You didn't go deep into the alleyway because they're trying to lure people from outside.
Well, no, because the people who are on the street are gonna be like proper nice people. I'm going deep into the alleys to find somebody who's been in there waiting for
Gotcha.
somebody, trying to take a shortcut.
Gotcha. So
I'm going into the spots that's going to have the more seedy people. So at least if I kill, they're not going to be missed too much.
There are some people. Most of them are staying in kind of packs, though. It seems.
Professionals
Of course.
have standards.
Because despite everything, this is the type of place that if someone like tries to mug you, as the best way to describe it is if you try to mug like a cart or like literally anyone here, they're going to cut off your hands.
You're just gonna be beat to death.
Yeah, it's like
they're handing out free penis
Everyone-
guillotines. I'm surprised there aren't more lying around.
you see some penis guillotines on the floor.
All
Okay.
splatters of blood next to them.
Half a
The knife
penis.
on it's all bloody.
Half a penis next to it.
Actually, make an investigation check to see if you can find a lone person.
Investigation, cool.
Find
Even
a
if it's like a
straggler.
group, even if it's a group of 2 or 3, I can do it.
Just
Investigation.
obliterate somebody.
We just really need to kill somebody.
I
That's
cast Mickey's Dick Smasher.
That's an 18.
What the
18.
fuck?
After a while, you were able to find, unfortunately not a mugger, but what seems to be just someone that's very much in poverty, sitting in the corner, eating a rotten apple. They're alone.
There's no other person? Okay.
There's
I
no
can-
one. Yeah, there's no one around.
Do I do Blight or do I do Psychic Crush?
For those in chat, Trent has gotten really, really close to his camera
While squinting.
while squinting.
I would like that to be known.
Alright, yeah, I'm just going to walk by and like as I just pass by him, I'm just going like he just hears in his head crunch. I want him to make an intelligence saving throw.
I swear I heard power word crunch. Sorry, scrunch.
Scrunch.
I need him to make an intelligence saving throw.
Power word
That
scrunch
is
his
a
brain.
4.
He fails.
Jesus Christ, the amount of dice!
It's 12d6 psychic damage. Alright, that's 10,
Dead.
20,
I was gonna say, a
30,
min roll doubles the health of a peasant.
39 points of psychic damage.
This dude tried to eat his rotten apple. Is probably his dub for the day.
So,
My
yeah.
father, he's been scratching
Yeah,
through
I
the trash.
walk by, I just say crunch, and then I just fucking keep walking and go to the
How
other
did they
side.
die?
They, it says overload the mind with discordant emotions. So, yeah, you overload the mind of one creature you can see within range, filling its psyche with discordant emotions.
I see.
They also make a stun. They are also considered stunned. If they fail. So he tries to scream, but his muscles are kind of locked up, so it's just kind of gargling as his mind is basically. It's like the whole giving AirPods to a peasant and playing Juice WRLD. Like.
It's actually so bad their head just explodes.
I just continue walking.
My lord.
Just like. And just fucking go to the opposite wall and hope he hasn't fucked the goddamn
You're
general
not
hasn't
gonna
left.
get us, bring us with you.
No, you guys are having fun with your fucking guillotine talk and murder
And we're gonna go
podcast.
get fried penis.
Could serendipity just guide us? Because I'm just aimlessly wandering at this point.
Did we get fried penis?
Do we get fried penis? Tell me, Mr. DM. Tell me. Do we get fried penis? And if so, how much does fried penis cost?
You go to the penis cart, and
Yeah.
The penis monger.
They're seeming to be serving many varieties of different fried penis.
What kind of sauces do you got?
They're like wrapping it up like a hot dog. It's like put the penis in between buns and throw some ketchup on it.
I imagined it closer to a corn dog.
Yeah, fried. Yeah, that would make sense. They breaded it.
Yeah, but it's in the distinct shape of a penis.
Yeah.
Is it just the penis, or does it include the balls?
I assume penis and balls.
Well, it's
Or is the
actually just
balls
a shaft,
extra?
but then they have an extra container that's full of fried balls.
Oh my god.
Alright.
It's like on a stick, like octopus balls.
Takoyaki.
Takoyaki. Octopus
But yeah,
balls.
they have the actual like main penis part, and then they have the testicle balls that are
Nice.
served on the side.
Nice.
If
Did we get it?
only I
Did
took
we get it?
Circle
Did we
of
get it?
Death and could just kill everybody in a 60-foot radius.
Yeah, there's many different species of penis that you can have.
Species? There's
Yeah, like
choices?
they have goblin penis and they have
I haven't
human
actually
and
unlocked my
dragonborn.
cannibalism trait yet.
They have orc. They have many different varieties of fried penis.
Do you think they would allow me to get the
He's giving me a
goblin one?
weird look.
What was that, Liz?
Do you think I could get the goblin one? I haven't tried goblin yet.
You can ask.
Can I have the goblin penis?
Of course, there. Here, that will be 2 gold. This one we got from a rebel that we got. Yes, that was killed a week ago. Don't worry, still fresh. Penis lasts a while.
Yeah, my favorite. Pumped full of preservatives.
Okay, Trent.
Brother, do you know what conversation we're having right now?
What about you? What about you? Would you like some fried penis?
Oh, I'll pass.
We have some testicles if you want.
Good.
Well, that would
do
be
they
the
have
gold for the
Goliath
fried
balls?
penis.
Do they have Goliath balls?
Goliath balls, you say? Extra big. Do you want? Which size do you want?
How big are they?
Depends on the size you get. We have the small, medium, large, and honkers.
Honkers.
Honkers, huh?
Jarom, tell me, do they show how big they are? Like how
What?
compared to
What
like
a
a
fucking?
basketball?
What a fucking A.
golf ball.
What an A plot, B plot. I murdered a man in an alleyway, and you guys are ordering Goliath balls.
The smallest are actually the size of like a, probably like I can't right now. One moment.
How big are they?
The largest is actually just 1 ball, and it's probably the size of like, I would say in between like, it'd probably be the size of like, if for like an American football if it was round.
Okay. When you say that, when you say that, are we talking like the wider section, like the wider section,
Thinner section.
Tip to tip? The ball is as big as a football, tip to tip, just a circle. So it's like this fucking big.
Yes. This one we got from basically half giant.
I need to date me a Goliath, goddamn.
Jack, could we get the big one?
Do you? My bad.
Do you have the money for it? Palpatine sometime.
I have 20
Do you have
gold.
money left? Oh, you have 20?
I have
So-
20 gold.
I ain't paying for your nuts, okay?
I'll just get the penis, thank you.
Okay.
Is there one
Have
that's like
fun
a
with your
golf?
penis.
Is there one that's like a softball size?
We have softballs over here and hardballs over here.
If so, how much is it?
The smaller ones are probably around 3 gold.
3 gold.
Luckily, we can
Okay,
tell
I'll
us.
have
Back at 2.
Luckily, we can
Oh,
tell
I'll
us
just get one.
nothing about.
1, that will be
Hi, Socks. Come
1 gold because I don't want to do silver.
Okay. Doing. That's me flicking
And
the
the
gold,
penis?
by the
I
way.
haven't got the penis money yet.
I flicked the penis coins as well.
Okay.
That's. Oh my god.
Back to Zalakor. You made it. Let's say that the time skip. You're on the other side of the city
Yippee! Is there a fucking guard or anybody to talk to?
I can't wait for you to be told the general just went to the guillotine area because he was told he was needed there.
I swear to God.
I might personally know if he's, but it'd be really funny.
It would be because he was called.
This is like the same fucking thing that happened to Ramoxis back in like
That's what I was fucking saying!
So he made it to the wall. So on this other side, it is very much like the side you were at. Same thing, kind of like multiple things, people selling different things. Because this place has, as you can see on the map, is on both sides. It is basically almost a it's different, like differently laid out, but it is basically the same as the other side. But yeah, it's a big marketplace, kind of the same thing. It seems like on either side of the other. So that like there's the marketplace that's on the if we're doing like north south, marketplace north. Marketplace South, and then there's the South and West, which are more like houses and stuff, or like more industry kind of shops where they're preparing meals or stuff like that, or like preparing hide.
Okay.
So you're just gonna walk into the.
Like, go to the wall. Is there any guards nearby?
You go into the wall. There's a guard nearby. This one's like. Yes, what are you doing on the wall?
I'm looking for the general. He has information about a job that I have been hired to do by the Queen of Ilho.
Which general?
It was what, General Gay? I can't remember.
General Gay.
Gaim.
General
Jaim.
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 I was at the other wall and I was told he was over here.
Yes, he was. He actually just left. You should, if you run, you might be able to catch him. He's going to be wearing a. He's going to be wearing a freaking greenish-looking robe, and he will have actually a very red tie on.
Thank you.
And I slide down the ladder and start looking for this motherfucker.
Make a perception check.
Do I have advantage because I know what he looks like?
No, because looking for him when you don't know what he looks like is going to be
13.
13. Thankfully, because I know if I say that you didn't find him, you'll actually kill me.
That'd be funny if we found him instead of before
Oh,
he
I got
found him.
25 on my perception.
That'd be really funny if we found him on
As you're
accident before
walking,
he found him.
You basically make it to the other side when you find him right next to Jack and Liz.
I'm just telling him my.
General Jaim is actually having a fried penis right now.
Honestly, I'm surprised by the texture of the fried penis. I'd expect it to be like chewier and more.
General Jaim.
Oh, is that?
Who is it?
Me and my companions have been hired by the Queen of Ilho to take care of the dragon problem. I would like all the information you have about it.
Ah, yes, the dragon problem.
Were you sitting there laughing to yourself because you were about to say, "Oh no, that's General Grime. He's over there."
No. No. Yes. Yes. He is the dragon. We didn't get a good look. It happened at the night, and I got all the information, though. It would be best if we discussed this in a bit more of a private place. Yes?
Your face moves a lot when you talk.
Then,
Yes, is there a problem with that?
then
I'm
please
just
lead
making
the
an
way.
observation.
Is these your companions? The one eating the fried penis?
That's me!
Let's just... Fortunately, yes.
Yes, come. I'll bring you to my office.
Wonderful.
General Drime leads you through some of the city and kind of goes more kind of north or southwest. Sorry, I can't think right now.
Dude, I believe.
Northwest as you make it into the more like I would say military-esque place, but this place has very little military, and that's just because, as I said, most people already kind of are loyal to this place. As he leads you into basically an office place where you see this guy apparently has multiple awards for being General of the Month.
How grand.
And he, sits on the other side. Yes, the dragon. What exactly would you want to know about it?
Any colors, any weaknesses, if it seems to have any sort of legendary style abilities, any interactions you may have had with it.
Unfortunately, because dragons are very rare, as you probably know as a dragonborn,
Yes.
it is hard to say. The color, I believe, was almost like it was almost color shifting. It seemed it was hard. It's hard to say. It seems like it was able to camouflage it, but when it came over, it seemed to that it mainly attacked the neighboring town I can't read. Sololens. And when it took a lot of the livestock there and took it down south towards, I believe, Raven Wolf Thicket.
Alright. So you believe that the dragon may be somewhere over there?
It is most likely because Ravenwolf Thicket and Darkened Souls Forest are the places that hold the most magical creatures nowadays.
I appreciate the information, and hopefully we can take care of this thorn in your side rather quickly.
If you want, I could send one of our best men with you.
I think we should be fine.
He's the announcer, actually.
I would rather not.
Fair enough.
I'm afraid if we tried to sneak up on the dragon, he would be too loud for us to be able to do that.
As long as he doesn't speak, you should be fine.
That's where my worry grows.
But yes, believe me, attending the public executions today.
Yes, I believe it was. I believe my allies were wishing to witness that before we left.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm so
unless you want any other information that I would be more than willing to give.
How
we
big was
only
the
require
dragon?
Did you possibly see how old the dragon was?
Age. I believe it was. It looked quite old because nowadays dragons have to be old to survive. Most young are usually killed by poachers and such.
Did you believe it to be an adult, or did you believe it to be an ancient dragon?
It was. One moment, I need to roll a history check.
What is a history check?
Take your time. Blood, just.
I'm not very good at the history checks normally.
I know, right? It's so hard.
I know, my brain.
Being intelligent is not
it was it's hard to say. I would say it's more likely that it was adult, but I can't guarantee anything because I didn't get a good look at it myself, and the people who did look at it were stupid. So,
Well, we shall travel to Slowlands after the executions and learn hopefully more and deal with it.
I will say, if you do adventure, do not take the grabs out map points this road over here, because unfortunately that road is mostly filled with pirates nowadays.
Filled with pirates.
Pirates, thieves, and any matter of dangerous individuals. That's actually where we were able to get Spock Jarom.
I see.
I was wondering.
We'll be sure to not deal with anything along that path then. Thank you for the information.
Of course, if you need my help, I'll either be on the north or south wall.
Thank you.
You must have a terrible commute.
Jim. What does this man look like again?
This man.
I don't know
kind of
why. My brain was like, is he a bear?
No, he's not a bear.
I was thinking, whenever I stopped playing Moxis, I should have been a bear person. It would have made
Dude, that would've been
funnier.
so fucking
It would have been really funny.
Oh my god, Lord Barrington II.
Um,
My goat.
this man is looks quite old, very kind of like quite wrinkled. He has a very massive, kind of bushy, almost Robotnik kind of mustache.
Oh my fucking god.
Nice.
There was another message banned in chat from somebody trying to like buy cheap
They're always
viewers on this
wanting to, like,
website.
it's always
But-
Stream Boo.
They did the same thing where it's thingspace.com parentheses remove the space. They forgot the message that's sent
Yeah.
out to all the people to spam the spam message that says remove the space, so it's actually a link.
They actually might
Scam.
do that specifically to get around links being auto banned from most chats.
Maybe, yeah.
But yeah, this man, quite like slender, kind of wider shoulders. As I said before, he's wearing a green and this is kind of like a foresty green cloak. And then he has a kind of a basic like tattered shirt underneath, and then he has a red tie on. He has like a sword at his side, and then on his back he does have almost like a halberd, which is not that weird here because a lot of people here just seems to be carrying weapons of sort.
Mhm.
Everyone's fucking packing. It's like Texas, dude. But
The Texas of medieval times was cold.
never forget, Texas allows you to open carry swords right now.
Hell yeah.
Anyways,
God, full swords?
full swords. You need a permit to do it, but you can open carry
man.
swords.
That's
great.
crazy.
Me cornering
That's
somebody in the
amazing.
fucking alley and drawing my claymore. Give me your fucking money.
With that stance, you can be easily knocked over.
My man. I love that fucking Uncle Irish scene so much.
We love him. We love him.
No, yeah, go on. But yeah, unless you have any other questions than that, I will be on my way. I have a public execution and a dragon problem to take care of.
That's very fair.
Alright, be on your way, silly man.
Yes.
How tall is he?
See you later, small goblin.
How tall is he?
He is actually quite like he's probably around like 5'10".
See you around, small man.
Hey, you're correct.
I was gonna say she is taller than you right now. Our collective power is we are 1 inch taller than you.
We'll
What is
defeat
that
all the
voice? Is that
evils.
the right voice you were doing before?
Oh, my apologies. 56. Okay. It actually makes a lot of sense because with our powers combined, we are 5'11".
I bet she will be more powerful than both of us.
Anyway, we got some executions.
Let's make our way to the execution area.
We don't have to get tickets for this shit, do we?
Oh,
It's built on a public road. I doubt it.
That's actually very fair.
You're good.
We shouldn't have given up our spots in the first place. We got too far towards the back.
really does
you make
feel
your
like a
way back
convention.
to now a fully constructed platform. Now they're putting up nooses and guillotines alike. Some of them penis guillotines. As they are getting ready to bring out the prisoners. It seems like it's likely it'll start in probably an hour or so now.
Just, I guess, find a spot near the front. And if need to, Zalakar will be scary ass 6'9" black dragonborn with a missing eye with a scar over it. Just getting people out of his way so we can have a front row seat.
Also, is there like, have we seen Yuna anywhere? Because Yuna just kind of up and disappeared
Yeah, I'll just like
without any
as we
like without
Everyone
saying
can make a
anything.
group perception check that are.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna write in my book and just be like, where are you?
Fair.
I got it to him.
In the book, it says, got caught up with an old employer that hates me.
If you need help, give us the location. Watching public executions.
And eating fried penis.
Liz is eating fried penises.
Listen, like Yuna responds back, "What kind?"
No.
Lovely.
Yuna somewhere else dealing with the employer.
You know
Dealing
what?
with all this, just lovely.
That's exactly how.
yeah. Lovely.
That's exactly how he responds. So you guys make it. Could you roll an intimidation check for me? To get
You
up front?
got it. That is a 23.
So you guys are able to go right up front, right in front of the stage, where you can see
Yay.
the buckets. You can see some of the baskets are full of penises or heads still.
They didn't trade them out from last week. That's disgusting.
At least have standards.
I thought they said these were fresh.
They are.
It was a lie.
Do you think this is how they preserve them?
You know, what I should have done is really jacked up the prices of both of them, because they're tourists.
Yeah, we
Our
got it
goal
before they
is a
start
lot of
jacking
money.
up.
I was gonna say, bro's in it for the love of the game, and also, don't forget, 1 gold piece is enough for a peasant to live comfortably for a week.
I don't care.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But everything here is overpriced. This is future time where inflation kind of kicked in, you know?
Damn. Inflation beating my ass.
The fucking stock market crashed. I said that
Zalakor.
wrong. I said Stark Market.
Stark market.
I heard stock market.
I yawned and said Stark Market.
As you wait in the front row,
Zalakor.
Yes.
You want the rest of my ball?
I'm good.
It's getting kind of. It's a little too rubbery for me.
I'll just like, what flavor do you want it to be?
What kind of weird question is that?
I can change its flavor to be anything.
Can I have it taste like the ringmaster's head?
Can it taste like the ringmaster's flesh? Or
You
the
have-
psycho killer's flesh? That one's also pretty good.
I still
have
have a
any
piece of
left?
flesh.
I will like sniff it to try and gain like.
It's
I'm not
bad.
eating it.
It's bad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be like. Right, and like in my cloak, because presentation is.
This is the guy that killed our last
Verbal somatic.
our
So
last
just like
lizard guy.
sitting down, cloak, like over my hands and things. I'll just like whisper and use prestidigitation to make it taste like half of it tastes like the ringmaster's head, and the other half tastes like the psycho killer.
Wow! I'll last at least like another.
How much time will it be until the execution starts?
It's like an hour now. People are gathering up.
This will last me at least another hour.
So,
Good.
We should not have left the set of psychopaths just do shit.
Yuna was the only reasonable one among us.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I'm reasonable.
My brother in Christ, you
You
eviscerated
killed
the
him.
mind of a peasant because he was eating a rotten apple.
Yeah, well,
No, just
I
because
was
he was
angry.
there.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, I was angry, so I shivved the guy in a fucking alley.
Look, even if it was like 3 dudes, I was just gonna cast Hold Person and just one by one Psychic Crush, Blight.
You had contingencies for multiple people. I'm saying this as a psychotic murderer. That's psychotic.
I could only
We are one in the same, two sides.
I could
of the same
only
coin.
do 3 people. I could only do it to 3 people. Yes, I had contingencies for 3. I'm magic in a world of non-magic. I have to have contingencies in case somebody sees my magic.
I just killed him with a sword.
I'm not good with swords. That's why I have magic.
El Bozo.
So you guys will wait for the public executions to happen.
Yes, sir.
As you wait, the announcer begins to list off all the crimes that all of these people have done. Some impersonating or basically identity fraud, doing it to a local priest.
Damn.
Oh.
And some a lot worse than that, being things like murder, but that's boring. So
And like tax fraud and stuff.
they bring. So one of them, they literally just said that he's a lawyer.
And everyone just went,
Everyone just nodded like, yeah.
yeah, that's fair. Even the fucking dude getting executed is like, yeah, I get it. It was with the job title.
The lawyer comes out. They're like, he's sentenced to death because he's a lawyer.
Yeah, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Everyone just nods. Nods in agreement.
It's like all the other ones
Eventually,
are like cheering and jeering and shit. Lawyer comes out, everyone just like respectfully nods. Like,
eventually, you see someone come up to the announcer guy, and he kind of scowls in anger as he announces, "Unfortunately, the death of Spack Jero has been cancelled because he has escaped."
ah, come on. Killjoy.
We are our best men searching for Spack Jero currently.
I just killed
Whoa.
Spack Jero in the fucking alleyway.
Maybe
He's like,
it's
Undercover.
He was trying to be undercover, like trying to pretend to be just a homeless man, and his head just fucking eviscerates, so they don't even know it's him.
Oh man.
Maybe he isn't part of the weak bloodline if he got out.
I forgot that's your view on public execution. Simply put, skill issue.
Damn fucking right.
But eventually the public executions start. They first start off with some more of like the petty crimes along with the lawyer. As they start hanging these people, some just pirates that they captured while they were out on I forgot to name this place. So this stretch of land where most pirates come from. Some just pirates as they start hanging these people or cutting off their penises and then using the guillotine. There's lots of screams of pain and anguish as the penises are cut off, along with the boobs of some of the other the women with their boob guillotines.
I forgot about that part.
This is the best day of my life. This is the best day ever.
Glad for you.
I feel like these are some things that need to be talked about later, but whatever.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
I can't wait to do all these things to other people.
No, hold on now.
you really joined. You joined a group of psychopaths. I'm gonna be real. Like the one rational one just had to go out on business, right? You're stuck with us, buddy.
I did not realize that you would fall apart this fast.
Oh, I was
What are
never
you
together
talking
in the
about?
first place.
What are you talking about? I've always been this way.
It's because of deep-rooted trauma on both of our ends, but that is what it is.
So, as the executions continue to go on, eventually Yuna comes back and joins you in the front of the crowd.
Oh, hi, Yuna! We saw them cut up penises! And boobs!
He's surprised that he's in with a bunch of psychopaths. Which honestly is rich coming from the guy whose boss is a demon locked away in a mountain.
Right as was about to say something, you suddenly hear from the back of the crowd, resistance, as if suddenly hundreds of people just start break loose and start fighting people, and some going up onto the stage, and one of them actually killing the executioner as they start releasing the prisoners up there. And that's where we'll end the session early.
Dinner and a show.
Oh my god.
Well,
I'm not a part of this.
Let's just.
I don't think any of us are.
Yep, that's.
Oh my god.
What a session.
I can't wait
And
to
nothing,
tell. I can't wait
and
to
like
tell us
almost
all about
nothing
what
of value was made to the session.
I agree, we're not going to say anything to Austin
Not a
until next
fucking
session.
word. Not a fucking word. Not
Nothing
a
is
fucking
said
word.
until the
I
recap.
want
be
you
so
to
difficult.
casually intro with, quote, as you all are eating fried penis, a jailbreak happens with all sincerity in your voice, and I will do my best to keep a straight face.
I will gladly do that.
I will. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Oh,
And
the
then you're
recap
eating
will
fried
be
penis.
glorious.
Yes, that's the way.
Oh my god. I'm so excited. It's gonna be absolutely something.
This was the weirdest session ever.
It devolved
We say this
so
every single
quickly.
time.
This is guaranteed to be. I mean, I'm not sure if there's going to be any other session where we're eating fried penis.
Yeah.
You never know. You never know, my man. You never know.
Especially, it's
my
a joke that
God.
came up on the fly, just being like, this be funny, and then it escalated into
then
something
we-
horrible.
And then you forgot we're
Initially, it was
psychopaths.
just getting like the penises cut off.
I'm chaotic
And then it
evil.
got even
He's
worse.
lawful evil. She's chaotic. I think.
Oh yeah,
Or
I mean,
neutral? I was gonna say if not evil. We
my alignment says neutral evil, but I'm pretty sure I'm just.
Oh, neutral evil. You are absolutely chaotic.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
I
I'm like,
believe the evil part, but like
the chaotic evil, mayhaps.
mayhaps just as a treat. Have fried penis as a treat.
Oh
She
boy!
deserves it.
I think the moment she decided to eat the flesh of a psycho killer,
And now she has cannibal
really
on her
sealed
list.
that in.
She is also a cannibal now.
To think that this session will be online for the rest of time.
The internet is forever.
Until all of the internet gets wiped out by a massive EMP from a solar flare.
Oh my god.
Or a particle of the sun comes down, flips a bit, and somebody accidentally has 4,096 votes over what they should in an election.
I've heard of that! I've actually heard of that!
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so
He's referencing a fucking go ahead.
it's a fucking thing that's happening, or not a thing that happened. The story made circulation recently. So TLDR, when computers were first starting out, when electronic voting was first starting out, there was a person who wasn't like favored to win at all, and they were exactly 4,096 votes above where they should have been, which is important because it is one bit at the very beginning of the line of code that says how much is it flipped from a 0 to a 1 and like that specifically registers 4,096 in the way binary works, because binary is wizardry. I'm genuinely convinced. Yeah, that's the entirety of it. There's also
The sun voted.
the single particle of the sun that flipped some bit in Chizo 5, the legendary Super Mario 64 speedrunner, flipped a bit in his original copy of Super Mario 64, and it upwarped him to the top of Click Clock Tower and sent the speedrunning community into a fucking fever for the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the greatest fucking skips known to man. You just warp up to the top. How do we recreate it?
You need the sun particle.
This is crazy.
How do we recreate it?
Did that speedrun get the world record?
No, he was flabbergasted by it.
Yeah, I was like,
I mean,
if that man was able to stay calm with that, he would have that world record forever unless someone's able to recreate the sun particle.
I'm just like, I'm still like soaking in this session. I'm still soaking it in.
Well, soak it in this way.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're
Did you give her
damn
jumping
20
jacks?
jumping jacks.
Yup.
Hurry, do the sit-ups.
No.
Okay.
I need to raid right now. I need a raid. I need to raid out.
There you go.
Okay.
Anyway, I think I'm gonna head out.
Everyone
I
say
need to-
goodbye to stream. We're gonna raid
Bye,
out.
stream.
Bye, stream.
I'm gonna go fix
Goodbye,
my head.
stream.
I'm so excited to see Austin's reaction
Ooh,
to this.
We can raid cheese.
Hell yeah, do it.
We're raiding cheese.
Cheese raid!
Cheese raid. I can't wait to tell her about what happened.
You're gonna tell her about the fried penis?
I'm probably gonna maybe fill her in on Saturday, maybe, or maybe whenever I'm in
She
chat.
just
now,
murdered that iron golem. She pushed an iron golem off a fucking ship in the ocean. He's made of iron. He's gonna sink.
He's gonna sink and die.
That
She
iron
played
golem's
Minecraft.
dead, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she playing Minecraft. Alright.
Jesus.
Everyone go give Cheesecake the Circus Mouse a whole lot of fucking love, alright?
Give her some fried penis.
No, oh god, fucking.
Just start the raid
Don't
already.
mention it. Don't mention it.
Don't
Alright,
you
go
dare.
get her!
Mention it. Ruin the reputation. Do it.
Oh my god.